Hear me out. Jerez is caress.
Action, not reaction.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Assume nothing.
Let's move.
Assume nothing.
Never a dull moment.
Someone there?
Let's prowl. With ease.
Maybe the surface would be more open to trading?
I don't mind it.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
This way.
Let's get going. Is that blood? No.
What if they build a machine that can drink points?
Can't slow down.
notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. The blood seems to have dried out over the course of a few days.
Like its will be done.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source, a body hidden under the bed.
What to do?
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by...
Very well. Very well.
What if they be...
Watch. I know you have.
I don't mind.
It is you. Most definitely not anyone else. Salutations and hello and whatnot. Oh. Oh dear. Poor thing. Murdered to death. Horrible hells. I better lay low. Lower than low. Under low.
When the music stops.
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fion slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it. Hmm?
Right.
You keep scaring me.
I don't mind it.
Brothel?
Honestly.
Pleasure house? Well, I do.
Den of death.
Which means we're getting a real room.
This is front page material. Sorry, can't talk. I'm on a deadline. That'll make a great headline.
What a day. With pleasure.
All right. What now? should mind my step. Don't mind if I do. Best be on my way. Interesting selection.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate. Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry. My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength. I shall be here, waiting for your return.
Curtail your sympathy. We wish to destroy the Elder Brain, not nourish its thoughts.
Never wanted the easy path.
I think it's been freshened enough times as it is. I can feel my face going flush.
What's that? Wish I had a bag of holding.
Fascinating.
They were big, and they were angry.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
Clearing out the Absolute Army. Not a chance.
What's the harm in one night? Think of it. Actual.
You won't. Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come for our home. How many red caps are in?
Ah! Scummy ballbag! Move! My gots to clean!
Atlantic's for sale! Mostly bloodstained free!
Good job, gang. Should last us the journey.
It's a sort of place.
I don't want to leave.
I know, sweetie. We will be safe in the wilds.
Still means murder. Still unsolved. City watch under scrutiny.
Outraged.
What's up for discussion?
Bet you want to know all about Stillmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one? It's great for sales. You want one or not? Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Our readers will be outraged. Eager for battle.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. On my way.
I'm just not sure what.
feed me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength. Yes, that will do nicely. And as you have aided me, so I shall aid you.
You feel its presence gently probing the palace of your mind. As it finds a mostly vacant spot, power and knowledge flood your brain, unlocking a new secret.
Now leave. I will feed alone.
When there's no hot water. You won't last a day out there.
It's run or sit on my arm.
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Marcia?
When you prove yourself not to be an incompetent idiot.
Ah, I see. Maybe next 10-day, then.
Woof! Charming effort, but you can't fool me. You're not a dog. So what the hell are you doing in my kennels? Oh, gods. Unless you want me to shove you in one of these cages, stop barking and start speaking. Bloody hell, just leave.
Hi. Scratch? I thought he was dead. But you should keep him.
Dringo, get back to work. And you, what do you want? This is a private yard. Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please, I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard. That's more like it. Some obedience at last. This is a private kennels. Get out.
A new face! Something to send? Oh, don't be shy! Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. I'm alive and well, aren't I? Earning an honest living, serving my community. I've plenty to be happy about. Though, I will admit it's been tough recently. We've had to cut down our courier routes. Too risky with that army rampaging nearby. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they? Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them, I can tell you that much. Well, if it's not too much trouble, I'd be much obliged. Any letters you find, bring them back to me, unopened, of course, and there's some gold in it for you.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Seems simple enough.
Still means death. Crime of passion or deeper conspiracy.
That'll make a great headline.
Teresa's caress also has
Staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music.
village. They won't care about stupid lists. We have to be quiet.
Wherever we need, in a word, sir.
I would, but this armor means good armor is hard to...
Voss is waiting beneath the city. We'll apprise him of our progress once we have the Orphic hammer in hand.
Sounds like you've left some bodies to bury. Plus side, Enthal pays overtime.
What do you need? Short father, bless you.
You're not swearing. To meet my mother and father.
Hello again, sir. What kind? Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm? Be sure.
Wearing armor to meet my mother.
Careful, I might.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Trust no one.
I've got a long road ahead.
Let's go.
stopped me yet. Need to find a way forward.
We've got the tool for the job.
Yes, but they were Corteshes, which makes him the inventor.
How about we settle on the Gondians and... My mate got thrown by a steel watcher. Lucky bugger. The trajectory was perfection.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing, no one else. Indeed. Duke Stelmane, or as I knew her, Melin, when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. appreciate the offer, but I don't think it will help. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach, and not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
Yes?
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
I should speak up.
You wish to consult me? I do not want a devil to hold my fate in his hands any more than a god. I say we put the devil from our minds and trust in ourselves. If anyone should have the power of the crown, it should be us.
I knew any artifact that could command an Elder Brain must be close to omnipotent. But for it to be the very crown Carcer's forged, it verges on unbelievable. I assure you, the hammer Raphael offered is mere scrap metal in comparison, whatever use he claims for it. We should pay a visit to Sorcerer's Sundries. Their book collection is the envy of the Sword Coast. I'm certain the truth lurks somewhere on their shelves. The only kind I have? Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Did you get or the tongue?
Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Hard to find, which makes him the inventor. How about we say?
No entry today. Special occasion. Valeria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
As you were, citizen. Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. It already is. Granted, there are a few formalities to complete, but well, why don't you come and see? Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Way to the audience chamber.
Hells! Not this again!
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
Something's not right about those steel watches.
Is expecting
I'm telling you.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
What happens next is out of our hands.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Look, I'm all for Gortash, but those clankers, they don't sit right with me.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaining? It is unnerving.
Imagine where we'd be without them. The city would be overrun. They're all that's keeping this cult at bay.
He has a point. They make people feel safe, if nothing else.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about. You've been reading too many picture books.
Lord Gortash himself is the one pulling their strings. We're all better off for it.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you are not the master. Just as well.
Eager for battle.
Watch your back.
Still alive, so that's progress. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Generals and dukes.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please
What
make
happens
your
next
way
is out of
to
our
the
hands.
audience chamber.
Cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
Lord, Archduke, God. I'll call Gortash what he wants, as long as Lord Chatshield pays me for all this waiting around.
Head up, chest out. Lord Portier could descend any moment.
Ravengard's a hero.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Precious hero.
Please
liberated
make
them
your
from
way
one
to the
hell and
audience
trapped
chamber.
in another.
Shut your mouth.
You're free to explore, within reason.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
An ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
Orin is unreliable. This one shows promise. He keeps his word, I keep mine. We will rule as one. What a shame to refuse the power of a god. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A shapeshifter? It could be anyone. I mean, it's not me, but it could be anyone else.
Let this be a warning. Orin is the spark in a powder keg. We make an alliance, or the city is made ash. I will give you time to reconsider.
Tread carefully. Remember, you must do what it takes to survive, even if it means striking a deal with the enemy.
Oh, but I most certainly am not. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
his ire and your own death.
Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Archduke? Quite something, don't you think? I dare say Baldurang himself would approve.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
Saying, Archduke. What do the people require? Such a heavy hand?
The people demand it. Is a Baldurian truly free when he fears for his future?
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that. And if the... What then?
The Flaming Fist stand ready, with Gortash at the head. They can't fail.
Ravengard, you would give up the Fist's command?
The Watch and the Fist must unite under one authority. Gortash is uniquely qualified for the endeavor. Under Gortash, the two will conquer the cult army and preserve our city and our heritage.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people. The right people.
The Steel Watch will be mobilized. Next, we identify all enemies within our walls and within our ranks. They will be imprisoned.
An Archduke! Finally, someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Have you come to behold the new dawn? What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
Enemies within? What do you mean?
Traitors, Portier. Any who dare speak ill of Baldur's Gate.
Pardon me for saying, Archduke, But do the people require such a heavy hand?
People demand.
How'd Gortash get to be Archduke anyway? I didn't vote for him.
Good day to you.
Times of strife produce the finest leaders. Archduke Gortash will be no exception.
Their way, they keep...
A mighty leader. A mighty city.
Absolute's army won't stand a chance. Gortash will crush them like roaches under his boot.
A true pleasure to watch you tell the Archduke exactly where to put his alliance. One cannot embrace a viper, only get entangled by it. And we learned something. One chosen thinks to send us against the other, while they sit safe behind their defenses. Good. Gedrick thought he was safe too.
Our camp houses an imposter then. Say nothing. Trust no one. Not even me.
So, we have a shape changer at our camp. Good luck finding her. You could watch out for anyone acting strangely, but, well, you know the lunatics we camp with.
Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a chuffy laugh! We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here.
We've
We've got almost nothing left. And you want to take that from us?
I told you you should have had his pictures.
I've had enough of this. I've got a good mind to...
Yes?
Forget I said anything. All right.
My husband's still in the outer city with the few cows we have left. How am I going to tell him we have to give them up?
You must agree, this is ludicrous. How are we meant to survive without our livelihoods?
Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers. Please provide a full inventory of any and all life.
Are they gonna pay us for the animals they take? Like elves they are!
Breathe deep
What's
and
about
move.
hanging, though? Shame.
Oh, you? I know you. How delightful to meet in person. Though, you're shorter than I expected. How is such an overrated question. It's the who and the why that matter, darling. My name's Estra Stir, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to. You are quite correct. The best broadsheet around. I would certainly recommend picking up a copy in the near future. You are, after all, the star of the next Baldur's Mouth Gazette. If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself. It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you. I bet you do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette? I don't know how. I'm only 6. Do you want a paper? Thank you.
Still can't fathom that they hang folk in this city. Those gallows get more use than some temples. Every 10 day, I write into the Baldur's Mouth about it, and every edition fails to mention it. Pathetic.
Yes?
I'm afraid your piece hasn't gone to print yet, my sweet. Patience.
Let us take her to a doctor. My friend's niece. Let her go.
Back off! She's got out into the creek. Let's not go.
Sorry about the pong. We've been on the road for more than a 10 day.
What did she even do? I bet nobody knows. I didn't see her do anything wrong.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
One blow! One blow and she drops like she's dead. Well, maybe she is.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
You really won't feel it.
Not a thing. Got all back.
Brace yourself.
At least let us take her to a doctor. My friend's knee. Let her go. Fuck off!
That felt great. What? It's not good to bottle things up.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Charge too much, people hit you harder. Then they take the gold back. Besides, I've taken enough punches for free. At least this way, I get paid something. So, you having a go or not?
Let's see what brought here.
Changed your mind? Offer's still there. Go on. Have a swing. You don't pull your punches, do you?
Oi! No freebies!
Back for more? I don't mind. So long as you're paying.
Train the fish proper. Gallows, please, for your own safety. Interfering with flaming fish.
Normal citizens strung up to die by the city. A real people's broadsheet with care.
Stormshore Tabernacle. Stormshore Tabernacle.
Once Gortash fears of cultists.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Exarch. No.
I wonder if my old things are still
Mr. Needle.
They could be of use to you.
Why, I'd spot the wearied gaze of a fellow Baldurian anywhere. Cheer up, friend. Our city's entering a most wondrous age. One of steel, of smoke, of efficiency. And we've Lord Enver Gortash to thank. To think, for decades, all we needed to build the steel watch has been sitting right there.
The Elf Song Tavern.
We have steel watches. La la la, dee da dee dum dee dee, bum bum bum.
The Roses of Eliant. I may work for a hard-hearted rat fucker, but I still keep a song in me heart.
Tears balls. Just lost the best job I ever had. Easy work in the upper city. But you don't care. And why should you? Sorry I said anything.
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the Blushing Mermaid. It's the elf song. So behave yourself. That's right. And a lonely job it is too. When you're the muscle, no one thinks about your heart. Very funny. Go on inside. We're looking for comedians.
Are those pickle trotters ready yet? Janitor in a tavern. If Mother was still alive, the shame would kill her.
Fresh tomatoes in a city under siege. Table 14 want their eggs now.
City's got a noisy, eh?
They ruin everything.
Refugees everywhere.
You funny enough to cause a laugh riot? Come on in and challenge the house comedian.
Another? Should I have another? Oh, he'll need to preserve me. I need the courage. No, I guess I've had enough. The brewer who made this beer used to buy all of our barley. But that's over now. Left the crops standing in the fields when we ran from the Absolute Army. Gone. All gone. Oh, if it were only me, it wouldn't be so bad. But I've got mouths to feed. Family's upstairs, exhausted. I'm Des Canshaw, with a wife, 2 kids, and another on the way. Oldest boy, Corson. He means well, but he eats as much as the rest of us put together. I have to find him a place here. We're farmers, not fighters. That's not the answer for us. Oldest boy, Corson. He means well, but he eats as much as the rest of us put together. I have to find him a place here. A fancy feller called Three-Piece wants to place him as a cleaner in the counting house. But I don't trust him. Maybe I should just join the Flaming Fist and take the signing bonus. What else can I do? That's what I was thinking too. Was drinking to get up the courage to do it. but it's hard. Because it means goodbye to our family's farm. Corson will never work those fields. Thanks, stranger. You helped settle my mind. Thanks are all I have to offer, though. Mail meter bleed for you. I wonder if this was brewed with my barley.
If I wasn't such a coward, I'd join a cult of Baal.
Pardon me, sir. You look prosperous. I'll bet you have someone who'd like a nice piece of jewelry at discount price for a good cause. Escape. Escape from Baldur's Gate for my husband and me. Lord Gortash wants Marek's head, so we have to get out. There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him. This necklace is all I have. I don't know what to say, except thank you. Thank you so much.
Hold up, citizen. This is a crime scene. No admittance.
Devella's finished her report. We can let them pass.
I wonder if this was brewed.
Stelmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Flaming Fist investigation underway. Stay back.
Something...
Oh, bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. An adventurer? Fantastic. We don't have enough of those in Baldur's Gate. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. Gods. That's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound. But this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man. Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne. A dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthal. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work. Stranger things have come back to haunt this city. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them? Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
Still me, even after everything.
This ought to be good. I can fawn over my face later.
That's curious.
A peculiar bottle with a peculiar smell. What is that?
Strange bottle. Even stranger smell.
You know why they're called
There is
seals,
something more than
right?
wine to that
They're
smell.
watching to see if you're stealing. Yeah?
Strange bottle. Even stranger smell.
Moving in. Bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
You get it?
sure she left some hair. Or two.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
I heard her cooked a place on the ground in the shape of the Absolute's mark.
I always said the elf song was haunted. Now it's doubly so.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Shall we? Something over there.
These boots have seen everything.
I'm doing you a favor.
Your mother was still alive.
Are those pickle trotters ready yet?
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there. They're not animals, they're vermin. They're a source of diseases and infections, and they're ruining my stock. Disturb. Chef Revere still hears squeaking. Why do you not kill rats? Rats too tough. No, I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats.
I wonder if this was brewed with my barley.
You should get